Us, you know what time it is. Where I come from, hello lads and lasses, we're going to have a great show tonight, right?
I love that. That's so cool.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't have subtitles, tonight is the time. You are absolutely going to need them. Ian, I didn't give you the 101 in presenting on this show, which you know you're sitting into the boss's chair. So I'm going to give it to you. Ready? Hug, bring the microphone into you, put your arms around it, put it right towards you, and almost kiss it. There you go, you're on. The boss man, Way, is in charge today.
Well, of course I am. We're going to have a roaring show.
Yeah, all the comments have come in. Everybody's been asking for the subtitles before we even got going. I have to say, you are the calmest special guest host we've ever had. Isn't that right, Kaylee?
Yeah. Do you know what? Yeah.
Do you think?
Yeah, 100%.
1 million%.
You could have just been like, yeah.
It's like, do you want to run through anything? No, you're the only host who's ever come on and said, not said, what's the line again? Although you did try to use Thorpe's line, didn't you?
I did. I got it wrong in the beginning.
Yeah.
On the practice run.
Absolutely. Everybody's wishing you good luck for tonight. Not that it's a big chore. We've had a lovely day today, haven't we?
We've had a great day. We've seen some fantastic watches and had a good laugh and had a good chat.
We'll tell everybody about that later. Tim Jacks, a super chat 1899 towards the subtitles. Yeah, James, if you can keep up with the subtitles all night, that'll be amazing. Type them all in. Fantastic.
I thought I was worth a bit more than that to Tim, like.
I know, well, clearly not. Perhaps if you could tell everybody to give you an upvote tonight. Well,
it would help if everybody just upvotes. If you're just watching now, subscribe as well.
That's it.
Yeah.
You're getting the hang of this, aren't you?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, fantastic. I know the first thing that most people do when they get here is because we're surrounded, you can't see guys, we're surrounded by screens in front of us showing different shots. Most people look at their screens instead of at the camera. So just make sure you focus on your camera. And that's how you can talk to all of your friends. Kelvin O, you are very much missed. We know you bottled it tonight. It's okay. Any words for your pal?
He bottled it because he's got a fractured eyelash. That's what's the matter with Kelvin.
Yeah.
He needs to sort himself out, give his head a wobble, and get down here and do a show.
It's fantastic. Great to have everybody in. Ian is that calm because he's picturing Gav naked.
No.
Probably not a sight you ever want, is it? Great to have everybody with us. Uncle Jonga, Kelvin O, Matt H, Greggy Boy, good to have you with us as always. Nick Nicola. Nick Nicola's asking, where's that fishy on the dishy, Ian?
Well, the boat hasn't come in yet.
Why, we've all been talking like that today, haven't we, man?
Well, we've been trying our best. I'm trying to teach the lad Geordie.
Yeah.
But we'll get there.
We will get there in the end.
I could also do it in Greek if anybody's interested.
Do you do Greek as well?
Yeah.
You do? Well, go on, give us a
whirl.
Who can we speak to?
2 kebabs and extra chilies. Is that what you're going to ask for?
No. We'll say a big kalispera to Alexandros and Dimitri from Kipru.
Okay,
Cyprus.
There we go. Fantastic. And before we get you into trouble later, do you want to give a shout out to your missus? Because I'm sure she's watching you tonight.
Oh, Dawn will be watching. She'll be laughing now. She'll be. I nearly swore there, but she'll be having a good laugh, and probably all her family will be having a watch. And my nephew Billy, who's just getting into watch collecting, he'll be having a watch as well.
Fantastic. Now, we were talking about your wife earlier, Dawn. It's Dawn, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you showed me some pictures, and I have to say, I know we all say it, but punching.
Everybody says
your
that.
Wife's an absolute stunner.
She is,
if you haven't seen pictures, next time you see Ian, ask him for pictures of his missus. She's absolutely gorgeous. She really, really is. And you're a very lucky man, as she is a very lucky girl, I'm sure.
She certainly is.
Tim Jack says, close your eyes. It's like listening to Gaza.
I don't think so.
I do not think so.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I haven't got any fishing rod. I've got any cans. I'm not getting any disasters, so how can I be like Gaza?
Fantastic. I love it. Guys, as Ian said, if you haven't had the chance to already, please do give us an upvote. We're very much appreciative of all of your love. Now, Kaylee, let's start with you. What's on your wrist today? What are you sporting? What have you pinched from the safe?
You definitely know the boss is away because I'm just like picking whatever I want. I've actually gone for a bluesy. But the older reference, so the 40mm 116613 LB.
Do you want to sling it round so we can shove it under my little camera phone? Kelvin O says he's definitely punching. There you go.
Don't drop that, Gav.
I will not be dropping. In fact, you can tell me off right to my face if I drop it. There we go. I don't know if it needs a little swipe and a clean because I didn't get... There's no cloths out here, James. Sorry, that's the remains of my cough. What do we think of that? So for me, Kaylee, I'm going to say love the bezel, love the dial. Cannot do the two-tone.
You can't, I know.
And I know it's a personal thing, and it's not really about me because obviously I don't have to buy it. But Ian, what's your thoughts on that? What's your thoughts on a bluesy?
Bluesies, yeah, fantastic watch, good all-rounder.
Is it one you'd have?
Yeah, I would have a one, yeah.
Yeah? That's one for you? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's whip that off. What are you sporting today, sir?
Unfortunately, it's me everyday wear because I don't mind getting it scratched, knocked about a bit.
So your everyday beater is a Tudor Pepsi. Is that about right?
That's it.
There we go. And how long have you owned said Tudor Pepsi?
Since the last London watch show.
Is that where you bought it?
That's where I bought it, yes.
Fabulous. And so that's your everyday wearer. And what is it you most... Because you're a big fan, aren't you, of Tudor?
Yeah, love Tudors. Yeah. I predicted 2 years ago that Tudor are going to do great things. I predicted that some of the new watches they're going to bring out are going to be extremely good value for money. And some of the older ones are going to become really collectible and the values will go up.
Yeah, I mean, we had a chat about this earlier on today, and you're definitely a fan. But talking of being a fan and talking about the new watches that have come out for Tudor, let's just kick off straight away with... I had one on my wrist today. I went in to have a little look at one. This is the new Tudor that came out. Was it on Friday?
Tudor Ranger, yeah.
Tudor Ranger Friday. So what's your thoughts? And I'd love to have everybody's comments on this because I think that is like... as bland as you can get for a watch. And I tried it on and I thought, yep, it's a great price. It's circa a couple of thousand,
2,290, something like that, or 2,240. I'm not sure the exact on it.
Yeah.
But I did predict that they would bring out a Tudor Ranger about a week and a half ago.
Did you?
Yeah. If people go back and have a look in the chats that I'd put on, yeah, you'll see there. That's what I predicted.
You predicted a new Tudor Ranger a week and a half ago.
Yeah.
You're the inside man, aren't you? Here we go. 2,180 with the strap and 2,440 on the steel bracelet. Model reference number 79950. It's 39 mil. I don't know. It just feels... I mean, I looked at it today. I tried it on and it just didn't scream at me.
Do you know we got offered one on Friday?
I offered you one today.
Yeah, but we got offered
You got one on Friday?
Like on Friday. No. And we were like, okay, so when are you going to have it? Went, they're not released yet. I went, okay, well, I can't do anything, I'm afraid.
Yeah, I'm not one for the nylon straps either. I don't know how you feel about that, Ian.
I can take them or leave them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And let's have a look
Looks
at all
a bit
three.
like an Explorer, no?
The
Little bit.
Explorer one.
Yeah.
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 That's the vibe I'm getting.
Guys, yeah, let us know in the comments what you think of this. I can actually honestly
So is that what
say...
they brought out? Because obviously everyone thought they were bringing out a Tudor Submariner, didn't
Yeah,
they?
so for all the talk and all the hype of everybody getting really excited about a Submariner, there was talk of a Tudor Hulk.
Yeah.
That's what they brought out. And it's to celebrate the 70th anniversary of an expedition to Greenland that has nothing to do with
nothing
the Tudor...
to do with this Ranger
Nothing
watch,
to do with
no.
the Tudor Explorer. That was to do with the Tudor Prince.
Yeah.
So that's a bit irrelevant. Valencia 777, bland is the word. And actually, I had to cure my curiosity. The dial lets it down, says TC Boy. And I went and tried it on today. And I couldn't be convinced into taking one.
Well, I've said this before, Gavin.
Yeah.
I've looked at watches, absolutely loved the look of them. And you've got to go and try them on because when I've tried them on, they just don't wow me. They don't do anything for me. So... looks and actually trying on is two totally different things.
Two different things, 100%.
Perpetual Times, a super chat of £10 says, great to see my Kumbare Ian on the show, who is doing amazingly well.
Oh.
And if I just have a look, I think there
Thank
was
you very
another
much
one
for
as
that.
well. D-Time Love, £10. Bravo, Ian Kumbare, representing tonight. Good evening, panel. Good evening to you,
Thank you,
D-Time
D.
Love Show. And we do love your show as well.
Polyfilomo.
Sorry.
Well, it's all this. Are you fluent?
Not quite. Almost.
Is that from all the holidays?
That's from all the holidays, yes.
Pretty amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. So let's get that off the screen. I guess the last one to show will be mine. Kaylee, there's a little bit of history behind this because you've been telling me for weeks and weeks, probably for about 9 weeks now, Gavin, we've got a fantastic watch that you're probably going to buy.
Yeah.
It's
I've been
gone
wanting
off.
to tell you from the beginning.
We bought it. It's gone off to, I think, did it go to Rolex to be serviced?
I think so, yeah.
And redone. And actually, Kaylee, you are not wrong because here I have the Milgauss, which would be the brother to my white face Milgauss, which is the model reference 116-400. It's a 2014. And I have to say, Kaylee,
I love it.
I do too.
I knew you would, and this is the reason I wanted you to see it. Because you've got the white, and I thought, you know what, you need to see the black, and
Yeah. Now, I pay considerably less for the white one. Can I get a deal?
Cool, so I'll always do a deal. I'm always
You know
up
what
for
we'll
a
have to
deal.
do? We'll wait for the boss to come on.
Nah.
We'll wait for the
He
boss
won't
to
give
come
you
on.
a good a deal, I swear.
Can I tell you, I know nobody gives a deal like Kaylee, but actually, in all seriousness, I do love that. And I don't know what I still think it's the lightning bolt hand and the orange that
I
really
love
sets it off for me.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I really do love that. Beautiful.
I don't think you should get a deal. I think you should just buy it because then you'll have a black one and a white one, so you could be Newcastle black and white.
100%.
Newcastle black and white.
That's what you could be, Newcastle black and white.
Now, you surprised me today, Ian, because I asked you about football. First of all, you said, no, football's not really. I'm more of a basketball man.
Basketball, Newcastle Eagles, yeah.
Said nobody ever. And not in this country. I'm more of a basketball man.
Yeah.
I'm the
But
exception.
the Newcastle Eagles. And are you a season ticket holder?
Season ticket holder, me and Dawn, yes. We've both got season tickets.
That is fantastic. Literally
How
amazing.
often are the games? Are they like weekly? Are they...
Home 1 week and then away the next week, but you get weeks where you have 2 games in a week.
Oh,
like on a
wow.
weekend, so
What is
Yeah.
it like? Is it like adults? Is it like... No.
the
Hold on, is that what you're doing? It's
So,
like playground basketball.
Newcastle Eagles is a professional club, but they're also a charity as well. So it's very family orientated. Everything's, done really professionally.
Oh, I love that.
The games are really good. They're interesting.
Yeah.
It's very fast paced, and if you blink, you've missed something.
Yeah.
I'm too small and I was never able to play basketball.
Jacob Kendall, it is great to have you with us. We've missed you. I have noticed, actually,
Yeah.
that you've obviously finally got yourself a job that requires you doing some work, that you can't skive off in the middle of the afternoon to watch us, and you've been a little bit absent over the past few months. But it is great to have you, and I hope married life is treating you really, really well. Lovely to have you with us. Paul Thorpe, I miss you too. I've just seen you in the chat. Spoke to Spencer today. I'm not sure he's coming back. Well, actually, surprise, everybody. I'm not sure he is either. I actually think he's having a lovely time.
I think he really is. You know what I did say? I said to you, didn't I? I said, you know what? He really does deserve it. He does deserve a break, I think.
Yeah. I mean, I saw a few
was
comments
nice,
last
yeah.
week saying, "Oh, another holiday, Spencer," but the man works like a lunatic.
Yeah, he
He works very, very hard. And he must be having a lovely time because I have not heard from him.
I did say to you,
I've
I've
not spoken to him in about a week, which is lovely. But I am having a holiday with him in a couple of weeks' time, as if we don't see enough of each other.
So is this when you are on holiday? Me and Greg are going to take over.
Yeah, you and Greg. You, Greg, Kaylee, and perhaps Paul. It'd be like the Beatles.
that'll be
It's like getting the band
fantastic.
back together.
Yeah, because Kelvin won't come down. He's got no
he's
bottle.
too scared.
He's got no
He
bottle.
is too scared. Near bottle.
He's got no bottle at all.
No
Yeah,
bottle.
fantastic.
Yeah, but that is, yes, Ian, I'd like to, yes, we'll do that, take over.
I
Make
think
sure
that's a
that
great
Greggy
time.
Boy and Paul are free, please.
Absolutely. Hey, Gav, miss you too, mate. I just nipped out for a Coke.
Of course.
I'm sure you did, with a loaf of bread. Uncle John, Gav, how was Wimbledon? Had an amazing day at Wimbledon. Thank you very much for asking. I got to see the worst game of ladies singles I've ever seen. Never seen so many double faults in all my life. Ladies quarterfinals. And honestly, it was no surprise that both of them got knocked out in the next round. And then I got to see Cameron Norrie in his quarterfinal, which was amazing. Shocked again that he managed to get through, but he managed to get through in 5, and it was great to see
Did you watch the
an
final
Englishman
yesterday?
who's really South African but lived in New Zealand representing England. So that was really, really good. But yeah, it was a great, great day out.
Did you watch the final yesterday?
I did, yes.
Did you?
Yes, I did watch the final, and I'm super delighted that Djokovic won, if I'm going to be really honest.
Yeah, that other guy's so funny.
Yeah, Kyrgios.
Yeah,
he
I mean,
does a bit of talking to himself.
He's a bit
Fellow
crazy,
Greek.
no?
Yeah, he's a little
Having
bit
a go at
crazy.
the lady in the stand and said the one that's just had 700 drinks, bro.
Yeah,
I mean,
bro.
if anyone had 700 drinks, I don't know if they'd still be standing. But
Yeah. I'd have an about that. Kaylee, I'd do that. Like,
you could do 700.
I'd do that, no bother.
Ian,
Wow.
Hardcore, man.
should we talk a little bit about watches?
If you wish.
What got you into watches?
Right. A long time ago, I just used to walk past windows of jewelers and just liked watches, like the look. Started buying one or two. And then I discovered a watch importer of watches who was based in County Durham. And I used to go down and buy in bulk, and I used to sell them.
Ah, the original watch seller.
The original, but this was a long time ago when I was much, much younger. And I sort of went off the boil with watches for a little while. And then I came back with a vengeance and started buying quality watches and things I liked even better.
Fantastic. Now, we've not had a chance to actually look through some of your watches. I saw one earlier. There was a classic comment which I'm going to relive in a second. But in fact, let's start. I've asked you to bring a few in. Let's start with that beautiful piece. Now, Kaylee, we put this in front of Kaylee, and very proudly Ian said, "Oh, this is one of my favourite watches. It really got me into things." Tell me what this watch is before we go any further. What is this little rascal?
That is a Fonz watch from the TV series Happy Days.
Right, Kaylee, you ready? What was your reply when you saw that? And Ian said very proudly, "Look at that watch with him on it." And you went,
Who is that?
"Who is that?" So I'm going to set you a challenge tomorrow. By the end of the day tomorrow, I want to call you up at BQ Watches and I want you to sing me the theme tune to that TV show. Okay? Sunday, Monday,
Happy Days.
Tuesday, Wednesday,
Happy Days.
Thursday, Friday.
Happy Days.
The weekend comes, my cycle hums, ready
Rockin'
to
all
break
week
to
with you.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is Arthur Fonzarelli, otherwise known as AKA the Fonz. You've never heard of the Fonz.
No,
You've never
sorry.
heard of Fonzie.
No.
You've never seen anybody do this. Hey. You've never seen anybody go up to a jukebox and do this. And it suddenly works. Or a car. And it works.
No, do that on our label machine.
Right, so your mission by tomorrow is to sing us a theme tune. I love this watch.
Okay.
What year did you buy this?
I think I bought that about 6-7 years ago.
Yeah. Greggy boy, who's the Fonz? Gotta love Kaylee. Fantastic. 6 or 7 years ago.
About 6-7 years ago, yeah.
And so your watch collection is not necessarily just all about, the luxury high-end pieces, is it?
No, I really do like character watches. It's similar to what you've got in your hand there, Gavin. I like the Mickey Mouse watches.
We'll come to those in just a second. Wow. Amazing. Sorry, I can hear James in the background because I think
He's playing bingo,
I
aren't you?
think he's playing bingo in the background. Either that or the boss has managed to work out how to dial his way into the studio tonight. I think he has. I think we're going to be having a visitor in just a second. But that's a lovely little watch. That's all right. Is he coming on? He's trying.
Aw.
Okay.
Oh, he's very trying.
He's not great with the tech. What's up next, Ian? What do we got next?
Well, what about Tudor? Let's have a look at a Tudor, eh?
Let's go with the Tudor.
Now, this one, 2,050 quid, full retail.
Yep.
And they went down as low as 1,450 in the sale. And I told everybody to buy one because I think this is going to be a pretty decent watch for the future.
Tell me about this bad boy Day-Date. Is that what it's called?
That's exactly what it is, yeah.
If only Gavin could work out how to open the clasp.
It's childproof, Gavin.
Yeah, that's why I can't do it. And don't worry, Ian, with your watches, there's no chance of me dropping them. Right. That is a little cutie.
Oh, look at him.
Oh, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Before we go anywhere else, everybody, headphones on. Headphones on.
Hi.
Spencer Dreyer.
Hello, people.
Can you hear us?
How are you?
You all right, Spence?
Yes, very well.
Spence, do
You'll
you know?
miss me.
Do you know when we do filming and we say face the light instead of having the light behind you so we can see you?
Mine the wrong way round.
Yeah, you're the wrong way round. That's better. Now everyone can
we
see
go.
your suntan face.
There we go.
Look
people.
at you. You look so tanned.
Is that better?
Oh my God, we've missed you.
Jesus.
Have you lost weight,
Do you not
Spence?
want me to come back?
Have you
no,
lost weight?
Stay.
Yeah, but Kaylee hasn't sold any watches, so that's why.
Oh,
I've got
I
no
thought,
money to go out to
I
eat.
thought it was because you're wearing
My
black.
first meal out in a week.
You look.
So I'm just at a little nice steak restaurant outside of Marbella. Have you all missed me? What do you think?
No.
Or you'll manage without me?
Manage without. No, of course we've missed you. We've really. I mean, we've replaced you with a Geordie.
A Geordie. Ian Nicholson, thank
Yeah.
you so much.
You're welcome. More than welcome, Spencer.
Yeah.
Oh, Spence.
How are you doing there? What do you think of the studio?
Absolutely fantastic. Really, really good
Yeah, and
setup.
Kaylee's behaving. And
Yes.
Gav?
No, Gav's not behaving.
Well,
Martin Maguire
So what's
says
this-
your face is matching the wood ceiling. What have you been up to, Spence?
So what's the state? Do you know something? I've just been taking it easy, doing a bit of yoga, relaxing.
Sorry, stop,
I
know.
stop.
Stop.
You've been
No.
doing a bit of yoga.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they've told me it's good for me to relax me. I'm overworked. Yeah, so that's what I've been told to do.
A bit of
So I'm
yoga.
listening to my body. Yeah, relaxing.
Listening to my
And Gav,
body.
I'll have you doing yoga. I've got Gav coming out with me in a
Yep.
few weeks.
Coming out.
And we're relaxed.
What's on the wrist,
and
Spencer?
meditate.
People are asking what's on your
Evening.
wrist.
There we go. The Pepsi's here with
The
me tonight.
Pepsi. Very, very nice.
very nice.
Good to see
Yeah.
you wearing a watch out in Marbella. Do you want to put the address out so we can send everybody around to nick it?
I have heard you got to be careful, but guys, you got to be careful everywhere, and I always tell you this.
Yeah.
You know, we do have to be careful.
More importantly,
Yeah.
Spence, what's for dinner tonight? What sort of restaurant is it?
Steak.
Would you like? It's steak, actually.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sure all your guests will be delighted with taking us for
we've
dinner
got-
with them.
We've got a gin and tonic coming for starters,
That's
and
a
then
bit of
we'll
me.
get on with some food.
Beautiful. And how many of you out for dinner tonight?
There's 7 of us.
So just a little night out.
Yeah, just a small night out. Here we go. There you go. There we go. That's the fridge of the meat.
Lovely. Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
bit of
Great.
ham there if you want.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Lovely. Are you, have,
So yeah, it should be good.
have you been missing work, Spence?
You know, saying, I won't lie and say I have a little bit. It's quite nice to have some time out, but equally I do it. You know, you guys, you all know that I love doing what I do. So, I mean, Kaylee will tell you, I have been on the phone every day. Have I not?
Yeah, I think
Bailey?
I probably ring him more than he rings me. I'm like, "Hi, I just want to check with you."
But Gav, look, I don't have to lie to you. I love what I do.
I know
It's
you do.
lovely speaking to customers. Look, equally, it's great being away for, been away for about a week. But I do enjoy what I do, absolutely.
Now you're making
So
a special.
don't worry, guys.
you're
I'm
ma-
going to be back. And me and Paul Thorpe are doing a little meet and greet next Saturday.
I was just
in
about to
Brighton,
say that.
Gav.
It's actually Friday and Saturday, just in case you need to change your
Yeah,
flight.
it's Friday. So absolutely, yep.
So Friday
No,
you're
I'm
doing a
coming
ride
back
with the bikes,
tomorrow.
aren't you?
Yep. Yeah.
And then Saturday,
Paul's kindly got my bike all serviced already.
has he? That's a disaster. You'll have one tyre missing.
I have a flat, exactly. Exactly.
Which bike are you taking down there?
Ducati.
Very, very
D4
nice.
Multistrada.
Well, I must say
Yeah.
you're looking very relaxed.
So, Ian, thank you very much
You're
for
welcome.
doing everything, and hopefully I'll be nice and relaxed by the weekend. And
Good.
Kaylee, I'll be back on next. I'm back on next Monday, Gav.
I know. Can't believe the gang are back together next
The
Monday
gang is back.
for 1 week only.
Yeah. we'll be.
And then the animals take
Exactly.
over the zoo again. All right. Have a great dinner. Nice to see you, Spence.
Thank you. All right, guys.
Brilliant.
all the
Take
best.
care.
Bye. See
Thank
you
you,
later.
Spencer.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye, Ian. Bye.
Anybody else jealous of his suntan?
Yeah,
God, he
he's
looks well,
so
doesn't he?
Funny,
ne-
isn't he?
he
though?
looks so
really
happy.
Does make me die.
He looks so happy. That's fantastic.
You were like going to ask him questions. Everything you were going to ask him, he was just saying. I was like, Gav, no.
Yeah, no. It's Spencer goes
let him
into
do his
Spencer
thing,
goes
yeah.
into sales pitch mode,
Yeah,
doesn't he?
I mean, he knew what he
gets
wanted
his
to
banter
say.
and his chat.
Yeah.
He prepared himself. Meanwhile, we phoned him about 15 minutes ago. So Spence, you want to sort of jump in tonight? He goes, "Oh, I'm running late. I got to jump in the shower. I've just gone back from paddle tennis." No, it's fantastic.
Too busy doing naked
He is having
yoga
a
at the
lovely
pool,
time.
wasn't he?
Exactly. Naked yoga. Yeah, you can only
yoga.
imagine. Let's get back to this beautiful little kettle. Talk me through this one, Ian.
I just was in Metro Centre at Gateshead. I seen it in the window and I thought, I'm going to have a look at that. So I went in, I tried it on, liked it immediately. And knowing what I know about Rolex Day-Dates and other things, sort of didn't compare, but I thought, this could be a collectible for the future because of what it is. And I just took it from there. I went and bought it.
So you paid list for this?
I paid list.
And you're saying it went down in the sale? So
it went down in a sale, which cheesed us off a little bit. It went down to 1,450.
Yeah.
And everybody I knew encouraged them to buy one.
Yeah, Jacob Ken was saying Ian had that watch on when I met him.
Yes, I did. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So that's one for that's a very, very nice watch, actually. I do like that one. What do we...
Hello, Jacob.
What
do
we
wear
got?
it a lot?
I don't. I hardly wear it. I'm trying not to wear it, to be honest, just to try and keep some value in it for the future. If it goes that way, I could be wrong. But, I do wear them occasionally.
Yeah,
So,
of course.
When you've got quite a few watches to wear, sometimes you can't rotate them all.
Absolutely.
Very good
What's up next, Ian? Let's have a look at one of the novelty watches you've got.
One of the novelty watches.
I saw some great little ones in your box because you're very much like me, I think. You got some nice pieces and you've got watches that you just love as well.
Well, I'll show you this one. This one arrived in the post from one of the viewers, from Crossy Boy Andrew Cross.
Oh, from Crossy.
Yeah, and this was a gift from him. You haven't seen this other than in a picture, but this is actually a very nice Casio.
Nice.
Let's
I
have
like the
a little
yellow.
Well, do you know what this reminds
I
me
really like
of?
the black strap with the yellow one
This
as well.
reminds me of a Seat. The seats on a Seat.
Do you know why?
No, I sneaked a peek at the box. I'm lying in. Well, I love this. How cool is this?
Oh, Jesus.
In the racing, yeah. I've got to hold on to it because Ian will kill me if I drop his watch.
Definitely.
That is a lovely looking little piece.
Well, it's a
Talk me through it.
Casio wave receptor watch where they're virtually impossible to set the time unless you know what you're doing.
Right.
Do you know what you're doing?
Well, I found out the instruction manual is that small you cannot read it. So I googled the instructions. First page came up. Press the top left button. Hold it in for 4 seconds. Press the bottom button underneath it until a G appears in the digital window.
Which
And
will be
that is
there.
for that's for Greenwich Mean Time. Leave the watch overnight, and it automatically, when you wake up in the morning, has got the right time and the right date on it.
What's with the giant ejector seat button? What's the do not press this button, the big red one?
Believe it or not, that's just for the light.
Is it really?
It certainly is. You can give it a press if you want, Gav.
Oh, it turns on the lights, is it? There it is. Oh, so it does. Now, I have to say, this looks very, very bright yellow in here, and it should do. And on the screen, it looks a little bit duller. But I have to say, it's absolutely beautiful lemon yellow, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm very impressed with it, actually.
Yeah, really, really gorgeous. And that was a gift.
That was a gift from Andrew Cross.
What
Yeah,
a
Crossy
lovely
boy.
What a lovely fella.
Yeah.
That's very, very lovely. Very, very nice. That really is. As Greggy just said, that's a bit of me.
Yeah.
Very, very nice. Love that. Beautiful. What's up next?
Just chuck them in there.
I'll put that way for you.
Josh Benson said that's the least convenient thing I've ever heard. It must be the setting of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you've ever owned Casios, you'll know they're a bugger to set. I usually have to YouTube
Some of
every
them are
single
really
one.
hard.
Every single one. What's up next? This is a classic. Let's get it on for you. Talk me through.
Put my name down at the AD. After about 6 months, got a phone call of Andrew from Goldsmiths Metro Centre Newcastle, who's the Rolex manager. Gallup, who normally looks after me, persuaded him to let me have that one.
Oh.
Got the phone call, went in the next day and picked it up.
Wow. It's absolutely beautiful. Actually, I have to say, I think I'd like an Explorer.
Very underrated.
Is this
Very
new
underrated.
model or old model?
It's the new, the 226570.
Yeah, it's really,
Nice.
really lovely with the Mercedes hands. Did you like how I pulled that out of the bag there, Kaylee?
Yeah, I did think.
Yeah.
Gav.
Just flexing a little bit of knowledge.
Yeah.
Really, really gorgeous. And you don't wear this as this is in the box? And
Yeah, I do wear that
you
one.
do wear it?
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah.
That is beautiful.
Kelly should know what it is because she handles them every day.
Absolutely. What's your favourite watch currently in your collection? You asked me that earlier. What's your favourite?
I would get. Do you want us to get it out?
Yeah.
Well, the watch?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Boom, boom. Uncle John says, lovely polar. Gavin Peacock, love it, Ian. Time and tested, I like
Who's
that
that,
as
Gav
well.
Peacock?
Yeah.
A good pal of mine, Gav.
Right, this is it. This is where they get the old baked bean tins out now to show me the favourites. Fantastic.
Right.
Here we go. Right.
Here we go. Out of all the watches I own, that's probably one of the cheapest, and that's what I love the most.
Okay. Now, this is new old stock, isn't it?
It's
This
not
one?
used, that one.
This is a cracker. Look at that. And you managed to pick up a watch all those years ago in a Tiffany blue.
Yeah, of course.
That is lovely.
Is that Mickey Mouse?
It certainly is.
What a good guess, Kaylee.
Thank you.
That, I think it's somewhere around early 80s, 83, 84.
I love that.
Aw.
Really,
Love
really
Mickey.
cool.
I know
that's-
it doesn't-
It's a
sorry,
Seiko automatic, so it's Japanese made.
Yeah. When you set the time and the date properly and wear it, it does keep perfect time.
Does it really?
Yeah. It's just because it's in the box. I've never had it out for a while.
How long ago did you buy this, did you say?
That one I've had probably only about 2 years, to be honest.
Okay.
But
What
it's
did you
about in 1983, 1984.
What did you pay for this? Do you remember?
I think about 46 quid.
Amazing,
Wow.
isn't it? Gavin Peacock, never seen you with that on down the street, down the pub, mate.
I'll put it on next time, Gav. Next time we'll go over
Okay.
a curry. Definitely, aye.
Kid Mambo says, fantastic to hear Ian uses his watches.
Yeah, it is nice.
Yeah.
4CD says, she knows Mickey Mouse, but not the Fonz.
Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse,
Anything Disney?
Anything Disney.
Yeah, that's a fun watch, actually. And I'm trying to get it, catch the light, actually, to show. But it really does, it really is special. It's really, really nice. Lovely. Bit small, though, on your wrist, I'd imagine.
No, it's all right, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's no different to the one that I'm going to show you now.
Okay. Next up. I love it. Most people bring 3 watches in. Ian's bought about 30.
I know.
No,
I
look
think
at
it's
this.
about 40, actually.
This is gorgeous. Talk me through this lovely piece.
I went into the AD, spoke to Gallup, put my name down for a OP-39 at the time. And I kept pestering him, saying, you haven't getting us this watch. And lo and behold, it was actually discontinued. And just at the off chance, again, I was in the Metro Centre having a look at watches. And I called in, and he showed us that one. And he said, if you want it, it's yours, you can have it. So that was it. Bought it.
Fantastic. Rah, what a collection. Roly Mania. Ian's a proper collector. You are that. And you were telling me how comfortable you find the Jubilees.
Put it on at the end of the show if you want, mate. It's when I wear that, I don't even know I've got a watch on. It really is comfortable.
It isn't. We've got big wrists, haven't you?
I have. Aye.
Yeah. Really lovely. Really comfy. There we go. Love to see that. Is it true that Mickey Mouse has a Spencer Dreyer watch on? Probably. What's up next, Ian?
I don't know. What else do you want to have a look at?
Come on, let's throw anything in.
I'll show you this. I've got everything in here.
Crossy Boy says, love to see a collection that's so eclectic.
This one, Australian micro brand, but it's a bit of a beast. It's a big watch. So
Panzera,
it's a Panzera.
which looks and feels very much like a Panerai.
It's very similar, yes. Thank you.
That's all right.
Isn't it? It's got Panerai written all over
Yeah,
it,
wow.
literally.
It's like a copy. It's like a control
Yeah.
delete.
Yeah, I
type
fancy
thing.
there was a lawsuit there somewhere
Yeah.
for over copyright. But yeah, that's a really, really nice watch. Lovely big rubber strap.
Again, when you set the time and date properly, it just doesn't lose any time. It doesn't gain any time.
Where do you find these brands? I mean, who finds a watch brand in Australia and says, I think I have one of those?
You just...
Is that your addiction?
When you're in the know, you're in the know, Gavin.
Yeah.
You need educating, lad.
Yeah, clear. AKA Dave, the dingo. For fuck's sake, Gav. Now I can't stop humming Happy Days. Sunday, Monday. Greggy Boy says, cool brand. Let's have a look at the back of the case. And just in case you ever get lost, it says Panzera instead of North, South, East, West. Very, very good.
I know Greggy Boy does have one of these watches.
Does
two.
he?
Yeah.
Very, very nice. Very lovely. Come on, we're going to keep going.
Oh, we've got to keep going.
Kettle Hob lovers, good on you, Ian. I also own Panzera.
Aye, they're good watches. So, again, I do like me character watches. Anything with cartoon characters or anything to do with advertising.
Okay. Kaylee, come on, who's this?
I don't know. I don't know who that is.
Does anybody know who that is?
Yeah, it should be moving, yeah.
No, it's
A
not
mo-
a
a
Moomin. It's not
Moomin?
a
It's not a
Moomin.
Moomin, no.
What's a Moomin?
A Moomin was a 70s, 80s cartoon.
Oh.
Who is this, Ian? Because even I don't know.
I don't know who it is either, so
Oh.
it makes all of it. I
Oh,
just
okay.
bought it because I like it.
You just bought it because you like it. No one knows who it is or why it's on there. That's rock and roll, that is.
And then I thought,
But,
right,
it's amazing that they managed to sell a watch with a character and then nobody knows what it is. But I guess someone in the world must know
It'll
what it
be
is.
from some cartoon. I'm sure it's one of the American ones that wasn't broadcast in the UK. But if you feel the watch, Gav, you can feel
Speedy
it.
Gonzales.
It is.
Maybe, I think 40 CDs. It's not
No,
Speedy
it's
Gonzales,
not
no.
Speedy, no.
And I was thinking maybe there was a program, there was a cartoon called with Little Mouse back in when we were kids.
Tom and Jerry?
No, not Tom and Jerry. Little Mice, and there was an albatross in it, and it was a Disney thing. What's
I'm
it called?
not as old as you, Gav.
Topo Gigio.
Topo Gigio.
It's a Mexican mouse.
There you go.
Okay, excellent. You got a Google image of that, James, so we can back up your useless information? Fantastic. There you go. Well, there you go. You've got a bit of history now.
There you are, know who it is.
Yeah. Let's get it up on the screen. And yeah, James has got a cast on his arm, so he's
Does hold fire.
he's armless. Oh, there you go. You're right. It is. Ish.
Ish.
There's not much of a
That can't
lookalike,
be
to be
him.
fair, James. No.
His ears are different. Sure?
Ish. It's probably him now in the 20. Yeah, no, to be fair. Yeah. Have you put it on the screen for the viewers, or are we just looking at it? Oh, okay. Or just pick one. Pick
that
one, pick
one.
anyone. Yeah.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah, shove that up. Let's have a little look.
Yeah, that looks about right. Possibly.
Very good. James has solved the
Maybe.
mystery. There we go. Yeah, that's not bad. He's wearing a watch. He's got an iWatch.
Did he buy the watch from BQ Watches, though?
No,
That's the
Apple.
question.
Got that one from Apple.
Apple? Oh, no
Yeah.
good. This one I showed you earlier on.
The Rescuers. That was the film. Absolutely, The Rescuers. Ian, is that from The Cartel, mate?
Cartel. What's it with cartel? What a load
Don't
of
know.
rubbish.
Now, come on. Kaylee, ever heard of Subutio? No? Okay. This is a world-class watch, Ian. Let's have a look through
What's
that.
that thing that's... Oh, it's
This
a
looks like
Kevlar.
England versus Italy. Yes, you think? I don't know. This is a Newton, is it?
Yeah, it's a Newton watch.
Oh, it's for the 1982 World Cup. Wasn't that in Italy? Where was the 1982 World Cup? Was it? It wasn't Italy.
I like basketball.
No, Italian
not
90. It was Italian 90.
I like
82. Google it,
basketball, not
James.
Football. Jesus.
España 82. Oh,
What?
to be fair, Coupe de Monde was probably... Is that the giveaway? I don't know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But in Spanish or French? Okay. That's fantastic. I love that. And the ball ticking is amazing. Wow, I've got a very broad...
Yeah.
Like I say, watch collecting's not just about Rolex and
You're
expensive
absolutely
You
right.
are
watches.
100% right.
To be honest, these watches, they're not worth a great deal of money, but I get a lot of pleasure from them.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, Spain 1982, everybody's popping in. Kaylee, what would you give Ian for this
there's
watch?
other ones on this.
Yeah. What would you give Ian for this watch? You're the expert pricer. How would you price that, Kaylee? Would you be searching eBay?
Yeah, probably. I mean,
You wouldn't see one on
I don't doubt
eBay.
there'd
No.
be one on there that
No.
bet you people that have got them just like to keep them in their collection. Which
Yeah. It's
I
priceless.
get.
That Fonz one, I've only ever seen one other for sale, and that was in America, and I've never seen another one.
Never seen another one.
Never seen another one.
Happy days.
Was that a pun?
Oh, look at this.
No,
That
that's really
That
trippy.
is brilliant.
I don't like
That
that.
is trippy vonga trippy.
That would actually make me. Like, I feel like if I saw that all day, every day, I would honestly have some sort of fit. Like that is
See,
terrifying.
now, Ian, I'm going to be really honest. I'm going to set the scene for you.
Oh God, here we go.
1986. What's the name of the boat? That's the nightclub in Newcastle?
Which one? It was the Tuxedo Princess or the Tuxedo Royale?
I'm going to go with the Tuxedo Royale. In walks a younger Ian with hair in this beautiful watch
Yeah.
amongst all the Geordie boys,
Yeah.
giving it large with his Gabici top on, his Farah jeans, and a silver watch.
Yeah, definitely.
That was you.
Let's go for it, yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah, why not?
Amazing. Amazing. I love that.
And
It's a really cool collection.
everybody loves a bit Snoopy.
Everybody and Snoopy is very, very back and very, very popular.
Aww.
Yeah, Timex love a bit of a Snoopy collab, don't they? That's also gorgeous.
Everyone loves like a Snoopy collab, don't they?
Yeah. You know that giant watch I brought in last week? It's up on the wall now.
I don't know how.
Yeah,
Nobody
it's
could
up,
ever forget
it's
that.
up on the wall. Greggy Boy says your last watch was like some Donnie Darko shit. That's exactly
Yeah, that
right.
was terrifying.
I had a fun one today. Sorry, I'm going to change the subject just a second. But my dad comes knocking on my door at 7:30 this morning because I played golf with him yesterday, and it's finally twigged to him after a year and a half that I apparently have something to do with watches. So he said, "Oh, your mother's got a watch. Can you take it into Spencer and ask him to give it an evaluation because we might want to give it to the grandchildren?" It was her mum's, and I said, "Yeah, sure." And he pulled out this watch called a Bouche Giraud. I've never seen anything so small in my entire life, but it just shows you that in probably the 1920s or something, so you can appreciate how small that is. That's my fingernail. But my grandma wore this watch, and we're going to do a bit of history research on it, aren't we, Samara Kaylee?
Yeah.
To find out just how much this watch isn't worth that's going to end up with one of my mum's grandchildren. Not that anybody's ever going to be able to wear it.
The
But-
value doesn't matter. It's got family history.
You're absolutely right. It's family history. It belonged to my grandmother, which would be my children's great-grandmother. But very interesting that after nearly 2 years, my dad has finally, the penny's dropped, and he knows what I do, other than all the other stuff I do. So yes, that's a bit of fun. Amazing, amazing. Ian, what you got your sights on next? What's next to add to your collection?
To be honest, and I had this conversation with Greg and Kelvin, anything else the Rolex AD brings my way,
Yeah.
I'll take.
Whether you like it or not?
Well, everything I've put on the list, I do like. That's the thing.
Right.
I wouldn't put something on there that I didn't really want or not like.
Yeah.
I've committed myself to a William Wood watch,
Right.
who do all the fireman things, and
Yeah.
they do raise a lot of money for charity as well. So I've committed to buy one of those in September at a watch show that we're going to, which is the UK World Time event.
I think I'm going to be coming along and joining you. I'm
Jolly
going to come
good.
down and have a little
Yeah.
look.
And that's basically with Dimitri D-Time Love Channel,
Yep.
who he knows his watches. He's
Yeah.
he's got a good collection
I've seen
as
his
well.
channel.
Yeah, he's really good. And a Christopher Ward, I quite like those. I haven't got round to buying one yet, but that's the other thing I'm going to get.
Uncle John was asking what's on the list, Ian, for your watches. Do you remember what's on your list of watches left to get?
Daytona, the new Air King, and a Pepsi.
And a Pepsi.
From what I can remember.
A lovely,
Oyster or Jubilee?
a lovely little wish
Got to
list.
be Jubilee.
Somebody's asking, I saw it here. Where is he? Rolex Mania. Any swatches, Ian?
Funny you should mention that.
Funny we should mention
I've
that.
got some bag of tricks here, you know.
He's literally bought about 40 watches with him.
G-Shock.
Got a G-Shock?
Everybody should have a G-Shock in their collection.
Absolutely. And if you can work it out to set the time, you're a better man than I am. This is a boss level.
You'll never guess where I got this one.
Have a little look. This is a boss level swatch. And why do I know it's a boss level swatch? Because I gave it to Ian a little while ago.
That was a gift off Gavin a few months ago,
Yeah, that was a gift from me. A classic.
A gift, or did you win it?
No,
No.
look, I'm going to set this record straight. Everybody's got this notion, thought and feeling that I win everything, all the competitions. I won one competition and I won a T-shirt, which Dawn wears, because obviously I'm a small lad. that
Incorrect.
doesn't fit.
Incorrect, Your Honour. Incorrect. I beg to differ. Incorrect.
Come on.
Objection.
Objection.
Come on then.
Said moon swatch from Paul Thorpe.
That wasn't won in a competition, that was a gift.
No, hold on a second. Hold on a second. I was with Paul at the time because I was the one buying the moon swatches. And he said, I've already given it away.
Yeah, as a gift.
Oh, it was a gift. It wasn't a competition. It wasn't like
It wasn't a
first one to
competition.
say my name.
No, it was a gift.
He just said, I've got a moon swatch, Ian, it's yours.
Yes, that's exactly what he said.
Wow. Special. So you've only ever won one competition to set the record straight?
I won two. I won a bike. I won a bike from Presto's when I was about 7.
Did you?
I did, yes.
Wow. Still got that?
Did you say a pig?
Prestos.
Presto's.
I don't know what that is, sorry.
It was a supermarket.
Oh, fine.
Speaking of gifts and giveaways, you've come armed today with something to give away, haven't you?
I have. Well, yeah. If anybody's saving for a watch and you might need something to save in, I'll let you do the honours.
All right, so what Ian's brought in is Ian, you may have noticed, is sponsored by Hugo Boss, whereas some of us just get Lacoste. Spencer, Axela complimented you there. Ian is sponsored by Hugo Boss, and with that, he has decided to give away to one lucky viewer a very nice, let's have a look at it. It's a wallet, I believe, isn't it?
It certainly is.
Can
Talk
I
us-
win it?
Yeah, if you get the answer right, Kaylee, you
Okay,
can win it.
fine.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Kaylee can win if she gets the answer
She
right.
gets the answer right.
Absolutely. This is a Hugo Boss with a debossed Hugo Boss. Embossed. There we go. It will hold all your credit cards and money, but you can't spend money anywhere. But you can. It holds money as well.
We realised that today, Gav,
You
no?
just keep your receipts in those bits.
Yeah, it's a lovely, lovely smelling wallet. Now, Ian, what does anybody have to do to win this beautiful Boss wallet, courtesy of you?
Right. So, are you ready for this question?
I'm ready.
Fastest fingers first, everybody.
So, people will have heard of the watch brand Ebel. What does Ebel stand for?
Some may call it Ebel, some may call it Ebel. But whichever way, what does Ebel or Ebel stand for? First person to put it in the comments wins the wallet. And we'll keep an eye on the chat for
Google
who
will be
comes
having
through. Yeah.
overload now.
I can't even Google it because I'm here.
Gavin Peacock, how much cash are you putting in it, Ian?
No comment.
What does
No
it stand
comment.
for?
No, you can't ask you.
Sorry, I'm not allowed to
You
win
can't
it,
answer.
which is sad. But
Everybody must be busy Googling. Yeah. Yeah, no.
A pox in Newcastle Brown.
Do you know what the funny thing is, Ian? We jumped straight into the watches, and you know what I forgot to do? I'm so off my game. I forgot to play this. I said leave him locked
Me
in the
coming
middle
in
room.
red
What's
hot.
the matter with all of you? He's only driven about 15,000 miles. Ian, how are you? You're not hot. You look like a beetroot.
Right. We're going to go into the safe room. We're going to pick some watches for tonight. We're going to have a bit of a laugh along the way.
It won't be me dropping it this time.
No, I'm going to drop some watches in here. So I hope you're watching, Spencer. Right, so we're in the safe room still, and Gav's briefed us and asked us to pick out 3 watches to show on the show tonight.
Do you want to go for the big hitters?
Let's go for the big hitters.
Right.
Mind, I don't think me and Greg would fit in here together, do you? Well, I like the way this safe's actually set up. Everything's labelled accordingly, but I don't think I'm going to drop that one anytime soon. Absolute beautiful. What do you think of that one, Gavin?
I like that. As Paul would say, that's a bit of you.
It's a bit of me. Matches me ginger beard, yeah? Not a mark on it. Beautiful watch. I'll make somebody a good wife or husband one day, that watch. All the watches here seem to be very well looked after. That is a beautiful watch. A really good setup here. I'm very surprised. It's very busy. Everybody's doing their best to look after the watches and do a few sales and keeping things right. Quite good advertising. I think it's well worth a visit to come down here if you want to buy a watch, if you're looking for one.
Well, there you were, sweating your absolute nuts off when you came down this morning. You had a little look around. Impressive little setup, BQ?
It's a fantastic setup. I was very impressed. It's so busy. Phone's going, body's running about. Yeah.
So we
really
planned
good.
to do some stuff with Kaylee early on. You arrived at 1, we met at 1, and we managed to get her away at 4:30 to actually come and do something with us, just half an
Yeah.
hour before we were going to actually leave for the
Yeah,
day.
sorry.
But standing in that safe room is something special, isn't it?
It's very special, yeah. Yeah. It's everything is in a place, easily accessible for a quick pull out of the drawer to try on. It's just, I've never been in a place like it before.
And the range is amazing, isn't
The range
it?
got
That always gets
everything.
me. Yeah,
Everything.
literally going through the drawers. Some surprises in there as well.
There's some really good surprises in there.
Yeah. The winner of the competition, Ian, was James. Pop up on the screen. Yeah, Joe. Eugene Blum et Livet.
Yeah,
But
that's
what
it.
does that
That's
mean?
correct.
What does that mean, Kaylee?
So the watch brand is Ebel, and Eugene Blum and Levy were the founders of that company.
Oh, okay.
So, and that's how they got the name for it.
So, Joe, if you can email thatwatchguylondon@gmail.com, I will ensure this gets posted out to you tomorrow. And congratulations, and that gift is from Ian.
Thank you very much.
Nice
Gavin.
one. Now, we asked you to pick out some watches when you went through the safe. If Spencer's still watching, you might want to shut your eyes now, because maybe we just broke the insurance limit a little bit. But let's go. What's the first one? Let's hand to Ian, please. And Ian, why did you choose this one?
Go this one first.
Yeah. So this watch, Gavin, is the Zenith. And I chose this because I absolutely love the dial. Somebody inquired before about what watches I've got on the list or what I would like. I think in the future this might be another purchase I might do.
Now, I agree with you, because when I was with you when we picked this, you picked it. But actually, for me, it's the 3-tone subdials that absolutely set this watch off.
I love this watch, by the way.
This is an absolutely gorgeous piece. Now, this isn't actually all that money, is it?
No, so this watch is actually a 2021 full set, and it is 8,750.
Oh, in my head, I thought it was about 4.5.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right. Joe,
really sorry.
Hawaiian, nice one. No, seriously, I think this watch is lovely. James, can I ask you a favour? Is there a watch cloth, please? Because I notice it's quite hot in here, and I think that either the lens is steaming up or my fingers are. But I'd like to...
It's very hot in here.
Are you hot?
Yeah, it's very hot in here.
Yeah.
Uncle Jonga says that's a cracking Zenith. Nikki Two Tops, good work, Ian, from your London cabbie mate.
Oh, Nick. Thank you. Nick's a good lad.
Yeah.
If I'm in London, I just ring him up and he comes and picks us up.
Thomas Burnett says the Daytona Killer. Uncle Jonga, huge value for money. Kid Mambo, is this the second giveaway? Or unfortunately not. We haven't done a giveaway for quite a long time, have we? We'll have to speak to Spencer about
No,
that
well,
one.
let's set one up.
Ernest Jones in the Metro Centre had a few pre-owned the last time I was there, says Gary Sleep.
Yes, Gary, they've still got them. And I've got my eye on one of those, actually.
Yeah. Love an El Primero. No luck, James? Yeah, a pair of gloves. I'll be able to use the finger to give it a little wipe.
Have a look at that one.
Thank you. I just want to give it a little wipe because I'm not sure if it's the lens on the camera or something feels a bit smudged. I think it's the camera.
See where I come from, you would have just used your short tail like that. Or your T-shirt.
I don't know, but there we go. That's coming through loud and clear. Paul Thorpe, got a dash, dinner, cool. See you all Saturday. Paul, everyone is looking forward to seeing you on Saturday. Hope it's a fantastic couple of days for you all. So that's the Zenith El Primero. And you've picked it out because as a Daytona replacement, if you like.
I would say 50% that, but 50% Zenith are very good, reliable watches. They're good quality. And just look at it. It's a really good looking watch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
beautiful.
you've got to remember Zenith put movements in quite a lot of the expensive branded watches as well.
They did indeed. Next up for you would be...
Oh, this is a really special watch. I think this one's going on the Christmas list. So Dawn,
Dawn, if you're watching,
yeah,
start saving.
you're gonna have to open your purse for this one.
Right, let's give it a quick... Can you see now how easy it is to drop the watches, Ian?
Well, I've never dropped a one, Gavin.
Have you not?
Just you butterfingers.
Okay, it's just me. I'll have you
I've
know.
got to say though, you're quite good at it because you do it quite regular.
I thought it's because I style it out. There we go. I haven't done it for a little while, to be fair.
Yeah, let's not jinx it.
Let's not jinx it
I
tonight.
don't drop that
Okay.
one. Drop anything else, but not
Yeah,
that one.
no, or the next one.
So, didn't we do an unboxing of this, Kaylee? I feel like we did.
Maybe.
At some point?
yeah,
Yeah.
yes. Gav, I feel like we've done so many unboxings.
I
I
know.
sometimes forget which
Talk me
ones
through
we've
this,
done.
Ian. What is it you love about the Breguet?
I love everything about it. The size, the colour, the dial. Look at the hands. It's just such a special watch. Breguet, really old company. The watches are just amazing. Super reliable.
Kaylee, Love Island's on very soon.
Don't worry, I'm getting text. I'm getting updates.
You're getting text
I'm
updates?
getting text updates with what's happening, so don't worry.
Okay. Back to the Breguet.
Back to the watches.
Back to the watches. It is a stunning watch. When we opened this up and unboxed it, I thought it was a stunning watch.
Yeah.
Really, really beautiful. How much is said watch, Kaylee?
This is 22 and a half.
22. And it feels like a lot of watch for the money, funnily enough. And that's the case back. What year is this?
2016 full set.
2016 full set. It's in unbelievable condition. Okay, next up.
Okay, so the next bit which you picked out, but I will say it is very rare for this watch to have on what this watch has on. That's just my comments. on it.
Riddle me this. It's very rare for this watch to have on what it has on.
Yep.
So I've picked this
Yeah, guess
watch.
the riddle.
I've picked this watch because I know Kelvin absolutely loves this, and Jonathan, Uncle Jonga, asked us to basically have a look at a day date.
A day date. Not just a day date, the day date. Let's have a little look. So this is... Kaylee?
A Day-Date 228235 rose gold with the olive dial.
Rose gold. This is the... I think this is the ultimate, actually. I'm just letting you know, everybody. I would have this watch.
I would have that watch.
James would as well.
I mean, if we're all saying, I think we'd all have it.
It
no?
is absolute. Maybe if I move the phone, it'll be easier than. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's just I can't get the light. The lights are shining this way, because I want to show the. Thank you. There we go. It's that olive. It's absolutely stunning, and with the presidential bracelet on that, looks absolutely beautiful. And the bezel really sets it off, doesn't it, Ian?
It does.
And the Roman numerals.
It is absolutely
and the
stunning.
day date.
And just all of it.
Right, Kaylee, it's on my Christmas list. How much?
Okay. So this is 2021 full set. This is 57,000. But
But
this is a fully stickered one.
It's fully stickered.
Yeah.
Is that what's...
Yeah.
Yeah, is that the one I just took off? Because I couldn't... Spencer would be really
please
proud of me.
Please don't be
Rubbed it off
watching.
with
Please, whatever you're doing, don't be watching.
So that's fully stickered, meaning stickered there, yeah?
Yeah, and the barcode, which obviously is the most important one.
Right, okay. Absolute corker. Ian, somebody was asking earlier, by the way, beautiful pics.
Yeah.
Thank you very
Really
much.
beautiful pics. I'm going to let you wear that for the rest of the show. Shh, don't tell Spencer. Let's talk a little bit about you for a couple of minutes, because we love having our friends on the channel. We love having subscribers. More importantly, all part of a giant community. We all know each other really well now, and great having you down for the day. But who is Ian Nicholson?
Oh, I like that question.
Who is Ian Nicholson? Ian Nicholson is Newcastle born and bred. Educated in Newcastle, first school, middle school, high school. Worked all my life since leaving school. That's about it, really.
You've done some interesting work over the years, haven't you?
Depends on what you call interesting, Gavin.
Well, I found it interesting.
Had a few jobs after leaving school.
One of which sounds to me like the scariest job in the world.
Well, I was a doorman in Newcastle for 17 years.
I mean, just stop there. The fact that you're alive
Wow.
is I think is unbelievable. But was it good fun?
It started out as good fun, really good fun. Good wages, drink what you want.
That's a
Short
dream.
hours, full-time money. Then the registration scheme came in with security companies and things, the council, so you had to be registered, have a badge and things like that.
Yeah.
It then became a job, which still it was okay. Money was okay still. Couldn't really have a drink. You know, they tightened up the rules and regulations. And then in the end, the last few years, it was like, pick the phone up and get somebody to go to work for you. You know?
Really?
More of a
Yeah.
chore.
It became a chore, the
Yeah.
last 2 years or so.
Yeah. And I love first of all, you're the most encouraging, positive person. I mean,
Yeah.
I know you email me at least once a week and we chat and we converse, but
Yeah.
you're always so positive. You're such a positive influence on us and this channel that I would like to say thank you, because you're
you're welcome.
no matter what's going on in the world, you're always there. You're always offering positive encouragement and a little, a word of good cheer or a one-liner. So it's very much appreciated. You're a really, really good guy.
Well, thank you, Gavin.
And actually, everybody we have on here has been a good guy.
Yeah.
So an absolute pleasure to have you on. I've got a little quick fire quiz because you're kind of like we can call it retired, can't we? You're kind of like doing things on your own time now. What do you
Yeah.
call it? Working smart.
Work smarter, not harder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I think is a fantastic outlook. Ready? It's a little quick fire one. You've seen it on the show before,
Yeah,
so no
go on.
pressure. Wine or beer?
Yeah.
I asked you this question over dinner. I was shocked. What's the most amount of pints you've drunk in a day?
Brighton last weekend was about 21 pints and a couple of whiskies.
21
Jesus.
pints.
That's
I
what
thought
I
I had a
love
lot this
whiskies.
weekend.
That was me
Jesus.
and Greg. We just sunk a few, yeah.
Wow.
We're going to try and better that this weekend.
Oh, God.
Wow. Tudor or Rolex?
That's a tough one. That is a really tough question
Explain
for me.
why you find it tough.
Because I like both brands, but I think probably bang for your buck, Tudor's probably going to edge it for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just about. Football or basketball?
Basketball.
Newcastle or Chelsea?
Come on, Fulham.
Come on, Fulham. Newcastle or Chelsea?
I've got to go with Newcastle as me first, but I did support Chelsea for 20 years.
Look how you had to like think about that one. A Geordie thinking about saying yes to Chelsea.
Well,
amazing.
Mike Ashley just put the damper on everything.
Curry or Kentucky?
Curry.
Hugo Boss or Burberry?
Hugo Boss.
Cinema or theatre?
Neither.
Oh.
Don't like the cinema?
I just don't go. I don't mind it. I just
Don't go.
can't remember the last time I was there.
Really?
And I think
Didn't go see Top Gun?
No, I think the last time I was there was my wife wanted to go and see Skyfall,
Right.
James Bond, so that was the last time I was there. Yeah.
So next question will be Back to the Future or the Goonies?
Oh, Goonies. Yeah.
Yeah, all day long. One watch for life.
But you can't have one watch for life, can you?
Well, if I said one watch for life,
I'll say the Tudor GMT.
the Tudor GMT.
Wow.
Your daily beater.
Yeah.
Star Wars or Star Trek?
What's the difference?
Kaylee, that's like
the difference?
sacrilege. What's the difference? Kaylee, you and I need to have an afternoon of watching 80s films.
Oh, God.
I'm going to say a Star Trek. My brother owns a toy shop in Newcastle.
Does he?
He certainly
Quick
does.
plug.
Yeah, it's fantastic toys and collectibles in the Granger Market in Newcastle. Anything fantastic and collectible in the toy ranges, he has it.
Fantastic. Okay. So Star Trek.
Star Trek.
Captain Kirk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Favorite film of all time?
Bridge over the River Kwai.
Really?
Yeah.
But that's very much before your years.
It's just a film. I never get bored of watching it over and over.
Sorry, what's a film? Did you catch that, Kaylee? It's a film.
Film.
Film. That's Jordan, isn't it? Film.
I didn't
It's a film,
understand
aye.
It's a
what
film.
you-
It's not,
that's
it's not a
what anyone
film.
was saying.
It's a film.
It's a film.
It's a film. Tea and Tiggers, no. Star Wars. I can kind of agree actually with Star Trek. In fact, I'm going to actually put my hands up and say I actually started watching the 1967 series all over again this week.
Oh, is it
Yep.
a TV program?
Live long and prosper.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to say to you. Live long and prosper. You'll work it out, Kaylee.
Work it out.
I'm with Kaylee. Star anything is rubbish, says Gary Sleep. Probably not wrong, to be fair.
Hey,
Star
that's
Bars
what
are
it
all
is.
right.
Star Wars. Star
Star
Bars.
Bars.
Yes, Star Bars are very good. Check out Jedi Robe for Star Wars, boss says Boss Levels. I'm going to tell you, Boss Levels, I've actually been to Jedi Robe and I have made some purchases there over the years.
I'm more of a Harry Potter fan myself.
You're a Harry Potter fan?
Love
It's
Harry
the 20th anniversary, wasn't it, recently?
Yep.
Harry
Yep.
Potter, who's that?
Yeah, Harry Potter. Yeah. Yeah. Careful, Gav. Ian gave you the doorman's stare. Yeah, very, very good. Very, very good. Guys, I'm afraid we're kind of run out of time. I'm going to save... What's this one? I've got one more. One more watch
This
the show.
is the one we forgot.
Right, Ian, this is the one we forgot. This actually is the Pierre de Resistance. The mad watch collector just got in from a long day of tennis beating Djokovic, supporting the team and Ian.
Beating Djokovic.
Great to have you with us,
Thank
Russell.
you, Russell.
Hope you're doing well. We missed you. Let's have a look at this one. Right. Now, this is an absolute... Ian showed me this just before we went on air. It's an absolute stunner. Now, Ian, talk us through this, because this is a Japanese, isn't it? Japanese edition.
Japanese domestic market, yeah. And believe it or not, Greggy Boy actually bought that one.
Did he?
And and he actually bought the other one with a great deal that I gave to Russell on behalf of me, Greg and Kelvin. And this was the other one.
And I have to say, this is an absolutely... I clapped eyes on this, and I thought to myself, look at the green on that. Absolutely stunning. Beautiful, beautiful watch. Capped off really nicely with the gold. It's basically Seiko's own version of the John Mayer.
I really like it. by
Don't
the
you
way.
think, Kaylee?
Yeah.
Stunner. Beautiful.
Oh wow! I didn't realise the whole. Sorry, I didn't realise the whole dial was green.
Yeah.
I thought it was just the sub dials earlier.
No, the whole,
Beautiful.
whole lot.
Mad Watch Collector. Yes, it's beautiful. Stunning,
I love that.
Stunning.
Wow.
Isn't it beautiful?
Yeah, really like that.
Stunner, stunner, stunner.
Gav, you forgot questions from Instagram.
I haven't forgotten.
Oh, okay.
Haven't quite got there yet.
Okay, just like making
Don't worry.
sure.
That's beautiful. Let's pop that one back for you. Ian, you've got some questions from Instagram to answer.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, there is an unboxing that you guys did today, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that up on Instagram tomorrow. So anybody who's watched today and wants to get more of you too, will be able to watch the unboxing. But for now, let's do this. Okay, question number one from Instagram. This will be probably for you, Kaylee. Actually, it could be for you as well, Ian, to be fair, because you've sold watches before.
Yeah.
What's the highest number of watches you've sold on one day? Kaylee, what's the highest number of watches?
Honestly.
Well, you can't say honestly, I don't know, because you must have an idea. There must be like in the office, like we've had a record day and we've sold 500 watches or 30 watches or 20 watches. As you can recall, what's a very good day?
40.
40 watches.
Yeah.
Yep, 40 watches. Okay.
We'll go with that.
Ian?
Sunderland Air Show, when it very first started off, my brother had a stand there selling model aeroplanes and things, and I had a few watches on his stand. Probably sold about 15, 20, no more than that.
Not bad to be half the size of BQ, is it?
Yeah, well, that's
Wow,
it. Yeah.
amazing. Question number 2. Ian, favourite... Wow, from that watch gone on. That was actually Spencer asking the question.
Right, that's already
Ian,
been
favourite
answered.
film of all time?
Bridge over the River Kwai.
Amazing. Next up, Jacob Kendall, top man Ian. What pieces are you after for the collection next? My best as always, mate.
Thank you, Jacob. You're a proper gentleman. Again, I've already been through this one. It'll be anything the AD throws at me. A William Wood watch and a Christopher Ward. And more than likely, I'm going to invest in one of those Zeniths sometime in the future.
Question number 4. Do you go to Gavin's barber?
Yes, we get a discount.
We do. And that is because when I posted up the picture of the two of us together, obviously, we've got similar flowing locks of hair. Question number 5. Ian, one watch for life, what would it be?
Wow.
Oh, well, you've answered that as well.
Already answered that.
Yeah.
Tudor GMT.
Tudor GMT. Ian, how many giveaways have you won in total from Luke Jones, 1969?
One.
No, well, I've been told on here that's also not true. What about the bottle of champagne? Someone's put in the comments a bottle of champagne. When did you win a bottle of champagne somewhere?
Didn't win a bottle of champagne.
No? Never?
Drank one in Brighton very quickly.
Okay, all right. Let's have a look at the next one. Mark Bowman. Great up there, especially Bamborough, Lindisfarne. You must love living so near. Is that
Absolutely fantastic. Me and my wife go to Amble quite regular. There's a lovely Italian restaurant up there. Northumberland coastline. If you've been there, you know what it's about. It's a brilliant place.
No, I have to be really
nice.
honest. When I read that, I didn't know if it was a P-take. I didn't know if Lindisfarne and Bamborough were the two roughest council estates in the world.
No. Lindisfarne is the island where they have all the rare birds, the puffins and things.
Right.
And Bamborough has a very famous castle.
Amazing.
Yeah. Bamborough's the home of Grace Darling, if you know who she is.
Grace Starling.
Darling.
Grace Darling.
Grace Darling.
No.
She was a bit of a suffragette, but she was also well renowned for helping people at distress in sea when the boats crashed and things.
Okay.
She would go out in a little lifeboat and save them and bring them all back to safety.
Kettle Hob Lover says, you drank it so quickly, you forgot you won it.
I didn't win it, I bought it.
You bought it. There we go. Okay. Guys, it's been fantastic having you with us on a Monday night. Don't forget, if you haven't done so already, please do like and subscribe to the channel. Give us a lovely upvote. Kaylee, you've been amazing. Ian, you've been fantastic. Apart from obviously the fact that we're in about 45 degrees heat here and you're melting.
Sprung a leak.
Have you enjoyed your day with us?
You know what, Gavin? Bring it on, I'm coming back.
You're coming back?
Yeah, I'm going to bring another quarter of my collection.
What are we going to do to get Kelvin down?
Fix his eyelash.
Can we tie him up and smuggle him in the back of your car?
I don't know about that. Like, the last time he was in my car, I had a full packet of polos and the bugger bloody ate them all.
Well, the whole polo?
The whole lot. I think I went for a polo and there was none left.
Amazing. And you and Greggy, you're going to persuade Greggy to come down and do a guest host in a couple of weeks' time
me
when
and
we're away?
Greg, I think Greg will be up for that. We'll come down and do
That's
that.
amazing. Well, tonight the honour is yours, Ian. It's over to you to do the world-famous, world-class outro to that camera there.
Can't remember what it is.
Don't forget, if you haven't
dealt with us yet,
It's only
it's only a matter of time.
See you next week, everyone.
Bye.
Thank you, everybody.
Bye.